Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. I'm AC Gamer, and on tonight's episode, I'm joined by two very good friends. We have Nodal03.
What's up, peoples?
And we have Cypher Deck.
Hello, everyone.
And we are going to live a little dangerously, guys. We're going to go see if we can kill Inseb tonight on our lobies. Mid-lobies kind of lobby thing. Right? Maybe? Level 50s?
50s, yeah.
It's going to be...
51 Shaman, 51 Warrior. 40 Cleric.
40... Drumroll, please. 45.
Oh, nice.
Do you want me to get ports first?
I'll see if I can find one. Unless you want to pick me up, I mean, either way. I guess if you want to pick us up and then Cypher can take you over, if that's cool with everybody, or
Yep.
Saves money at least.
Logan in the Druid.
It's kind of weird. We've been playing Project Gorgon for so long. I'm trying to get used to the controls again on how to turn the camera angle, and little different, not a lot, but a little different. And I got to remember on this one, when you die, you don't actually gain anything. You lose something, so no dying. Yeah, Gianid's our cat over here. And it looks like the dragon is up. Whooshy is up in the house. She is an ally, so I'm okay with that. How's your druid?
Oh, yeah. Definitely how I did.
Check it out, guys. Whooshy is a very, very tiny dragon. Like a baby dragon.
What?
Like
How'd that happen?
I don't know. My ogre could ride on its back just perfectly fine, and it would seem like a pretty good mount for him. Maybe this is the size he was always at, but a little small. A little petite.
Where are you, Cypher Deck?
1 second.
I'm going Awakening Lands first, anyway.
I'm sitting down. Feels good to level this guy up. I think Octo was going to pass me before too long, so if we can get in a group and sub at 51... Yeah, could be fun.
Octo's 50 now, I believe.
No.
He's halfway to 51.
I think he said he was 51 last night, if I remember correctly.
I talked to him, I thought this morning, and he's going to be gone all day. He was halfway to 51.
Let's see. I'll scroll up, see what he says. I mean, I trust that you're probably right on that one. It sucks that we weren't able to group up with them before. Because he is not going to be here today. Yeah, I don't have it up on the messages still. What? That means I'm one level ahead of him.
For now.
For now, yeah. So I kind of need to put the pedal to the metal. Two warriors going at it.
You guys racing or something?
No,
Or?
not really. I mean, his gear on his warrior is like by far 1,000 times better than my gear. So if we got into a fight, he would win.
All right, I'm getting pre-buffed for this kill, and then I'm going to change over.
I don't know. Cypher's been raiding a lot lately.
Been trying to get that DKP. I spent 6 hours the day before yesterday, or no, 6 hours yesterday, tracking on, and then 30 minutes today before Sev popped, and was decimated by Aftermath. I've never seen Sev die so fast.
Aftermath.
He was only able to get one fear off before he died. They attack, he feared, he was dead. Just like 10 to 20 seconds.
They had a lot of frustration to get out after all that stuff going on.
They haven't had any issues. They haven't been banned or anything other than the accounts being
exactly. Yeah, that's the frustration
banned.
right there.
Yeah.
Hey
Don't
kid,
they
how you
probably
doing?
just log into other accounts and play anyway, probably.
Unless they all got hit.
Ah man, my level 60 warrior, epic warriors flag. Now I gotta play my level 60 cleric. Dang it.
Be like, oh no, I think it's probably more like my level 60 warrior got flagged. Just trying to play my other level 60 warrior.
I could be.
We did meet one guy who had, I think it was 3 or 4 different versions of his cleric, which kind of cool. I don't know if I have it in me to play multiple clerics, to be honest. I like the class, but that is a lot of dedication. What's
Maybe
up?
if you had one of every race?
That's a lot of dedication to cleric. One of every race, because it doesn't change that much. Like, yeah, there are some small, subtle details that you'll get to experience with each one, but overall, it's going to be kind of the same experience sitting on your butt doing complete hill. What's up, AC, Cypher, and Donald? Long time no see. How's Project Gorgon going? Pretty good. We were actually playing that just a little while ago to get Cypher, while all 3 of us were on. We wanted to get Cypher his Necro skill, and it requires you to kill a mob and get a piece off of it and turn it in. So we were able to do that for him today, so he can work on that when we're not on. And they were doing a GM event. They've been doing a lot of GM events over there lately. So it's kind of cool to see that. Although the GM event that they were doing was a little weird. What did you think of it, Donald?
Other than the fact they were doing it, it was not. I didn't think it was fun, but the rewards were cool. If I could have got the rewards, it would have been pretty awesome.
Yeah, they were giving out like experience bonuses. They even increased some people's inventory item slots in the game and stuff. It's nothing beyond what you could already unlock yourself, but it just kind of got you there faster. But kind of cool. I mean, I like the fact that they're active over there. The GM event was they would type out a whole bunch of random letters, a little gibberish, you know, something around like 15 or 20 characters, and the first person to enter that with the addition of like 1 or 2 extra characters on the end that they would give you after the fact got the prize. So I don't know, it's more of a typing game than anything. Kind of like Easter egg hunts or, you know, some type of trivia or something. But, you know, if you had really fast typing skills, that was the event for you.
It was horrible.
It was pretty bad.
I think I got 3rd was the highest, and Demi got pity vote of the channel. But he didn't get anything, I don't think.
Yeah, it's, you know, in that game, when you kill some of the named bosses, you get cursed, and the curses are completely different on every single mob. And one of the names that I didn't win against it randomly throws things onto your speech when you type out in chat channel. Like, just random insults against druids and things like I smell. Just random, absolutely random phrases in there. So when I was doing it, you know, typing and then throwing those phrases was just a little weird.
Where are you at, Cypher?
Hey, good. How you doing, man?
We
are hopefully going to be going over to Seb here in a little bit. Picking everybody up, getting things organized, getting everything ready. And if you guys are interested, more than welcome to come join us. I'm not quite sure. Probably should have done a Who All Seb. So
It's
there
gonna be
are
like 100 people.
12 players, so it's pretty open. That's actually pretty good. So if we can get like an enchanter, or can you slow those, Cypher? Are you good enough on that level to slow the mobs in there?
With my new slow, I might be able to. I was able to slow certain mobs with my last slow.
So yeah, if you can land the slows, maybe just a little bit of DPS or something, we could probably do like a small group or something right there at the entrance, or maybe down in ABC.
There he is.
Would that be there?
Where's he at?
Right there by the druid.
Oh, yes. Bent over.
Doing weird stuff.
So I don't accidentally attack them. I attacked them yesterday.
Why would you do that? You ready to port? You ready to port? Are you ready to port?
Yeah,
now?
let's go ahead and
What
port.
about now? Ready to port
I'll
now?
attack her again.
Ready to port now?
Yeah,
Ready to
let's
port
do
now?
it.
What about
All
now?
right, I'm hurting her.
Oh, I did not mean to do that right there.
What?
Wrong
What?
thing. I did it OC to port. My bad, deal.
Let's see. Got my OT hammer and got keyed for Howling Stones. Still working on the Seb key. We need to do another one of those giveaways. We've been talking about it for a while. Maybe sometime this week we'll get together and
I got all the keys now. I just need a track tooth, and I'll have a VP. Trying to figure out who I'm gonna give it to though. If I'm gonna give it to Flipsides or if I'm gonna give it to Rodin, because if I give it to Flipsides, actually, words. I can actually do a walkthrough of that zone.
Well, who do you think you will go to that zone with more as a raiding partner or a raiding person?
Me, this guy.
Then I would give it to him, because as much as a walkthrough is nice to be able to see the zone, you can do that after all the dragons are gone, because they do take a little while to respawn.
That's not true. That's not true, because it's not the dragons you got to worry about. It's the other mobs that are in the zone that do repop on a normal schedule.
You can show the zone off, while you're doing the raid there with the guild. But more importantly, if you're going to be going there with that tune, you can actually show how to kill those mobs and the tactics you used, which I think is probably something people want to see a little bit more than just a walkthrough. At least I would. Yeah. I don't know about everybody else, maybe.
I don't know. I'd like to do a walkthrough when all the dragons are up, but to be honest, I'm sure it's highly contested and all the dragons are down as soon as they get up.
Right. Maybe. There's not a lot of people that can go in there.
AFK sec.
All right. Do I need to pick you up, Nono?
Yeah, well, when he gets back, though. So I think you have a little time to run.
Yep.
All right. So, sometimes when you log into this game, you hover over certain buffs. It tells you what those buffs are. And it seems like every once in a while it gets glitched out for a few weeks or so. And that doesn't work anymore. So hovering over items isn't showing me what they are. Hovering over my buffs isn't showing me what they are. So that kind of sucks.
Press Alt.
Yeah, but you got to hold it down, right?
I mean,
usually you can just hover over it. I've noticed this in the past. It goes away after a little bit.
You mean your spell gems or the buffs that you actually have on you?
Like buffs, or if you go into your inventory and you hover over a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Right? It would tell you the name of that equipment without you having to click on anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't do that. Like right now, if I hover over it, doesn't matter how long I stay there, it's not showing me anything.
Huh.
I'll literally have to click on it to do that. So, it's kind of an inconvenience, but hopefully it comes back pretty quick.
Like the name of your stuff?
Mm-hmm. The name or the buff.
If you restart your computer, it usually fixes it.
Well, I don't ever restart my computer unless I have to.
Well, that's usually what fixes mine, because mine does that too. It actually, for some reason, does that on all the EQs for me. Like, if I'm playing, the other EQs, it does it too.
Oh, 2002 and...
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed
it.
You got undead on you. Book it, Daniel.
Blood boil. Thankfully, I got a pretty good speed. Let me double check, make sure I have my sub key. I did actually have two. I had two sub keys for a while. Somehow, when we did the giveaway, I brought my warrior without realizing that I had already gotten my warrior the sub key at some point in the past. So I went ahead and did it a second time.
And that's how you have too much stuff in your bags, my friend.
But I did notice it after a certain point and got rid of it. And
wait, you can't hand it in twice, can you?
You can.
Yeah.
You can hand it as many times as you want, apparently. I think it's used in a quest too, right? The sub key? Like you need the sub key and something else, and...
Not that I know of.
Then you have to go back and do the sub key again? I don't remember. I think it is, though.
Let me see here. Sub key is just no trade. It's not magic nor lore.
Oh yeah, you can have more than one. I know that for sure.
Ouch. I just got dotted with venom of the suck.
Quest, like it's really fun and do it a couple times.
It's not that fun. But I guess if you were in the zone and you're farming those mobs, maybe it might be decent experience for somebody. If you had like a low-level toon, like a friend of yours or something that could keep up with you and loot them and then go turn them in. I don't know. By the time we've ever gotten to the point where we could do the quest ourselves, you know, you're already in like the 50s, and it doesn't give you any experience.
Alright, let me see where this guy is. I'm gonna try to bind. Oh. You got some on you, some on me. We're a happy little family.
You need a port, right, Nano?
Yeah, there's a couple dial on though.
So I think Cypher offered to get you in a second.
Don't want to. Yeah, it's like 3 million. There's no and it takes me like 3 million miles from the Emerald Trachonaut's teeth. I'll just get it. No offense,
buddy. Thanks, buddy.
Just saying, like you have to run twice the amount, and you don't have so. You know what I mean? I need so.
So nice. So nice to me.
Yeah, wizards, man. Gotta love them.
I mean, I'd rather pay 40 plat for the so and the closer run. No offense, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't appreciate the offer, sir.
I feel underappreciated.
It's all good.
Got Gozer
Yeah, my
here.
bottom truck. Let's see. In 1 hour and 51 minutes, it will be exactly 8 hours. Okay. I need a zone. This thing is wrecking my face. He's not. He's just touching me a little bit.
Got a 58
like-
Troubadour sitting at the zone line. 53 Cleric sitting
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, they're gonna join us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah,
they're gonna love our group.
They're gonna want to heal a level 51 warrior.
Hey, what do you guys got? We got 45 cleric, 51 warrior, 51.
You know, on live, people used to ask that question a lot when they joined a group. Like they'd just be like group makeup, and everybody would list the class that they are. But I've only seen one person do that since joining, coming back to Everquest, and that was down in CE. So not as common of a thing anymore. I think they just assume everybody knows what they're doing. Hey, old school, how you doing, man? We have Cypher and we have Nano here. Cypher is going to be playing his 50 what now? 51 Shaman. So he's moving on up. And we got Nano, who's going to be playing his Cleric, who is now level 45. So level 45 Cleric, 51 Warrior, and 51 Shaman in Seb. You guys got to love that. We're going to try to stay somewhere close to the entrance. And if any of you guys want to come out and join us, you're more than welcome to. Definitely could use a little DPS or some mezzing or, you know, any class really. It doesn't really matter. You guys can come out and be part of it, get a little bit of experience.
Don't do it. Sorry.
Nice. We could do the zone out. We might be able to work our way down to the zone out, but that's going to be very hairy because there's a couple of hard pulls on the way down there, and we don't really have a pooler. I will take...
And they're casters.
If it's clear or someone's clearing, we might go just skim me through. You know what I mean?
I will take a shrink if you don't mind.
Hey now,
And like,
I got buffs
and
that
like
I got to
all
do
the
first.
buffs. I'll take all the buffs.
What do you think I'm doing?
I even want my charisma buff in there, dude.
No, you're not getting a charisma buff.
Actually, I would give the charisma buff to Noddle because he might be using his law spell in a couple of horrible spots.
I would love to see that, Nano.
I'm
love
definitely
to see it.
No, I'm definitely not using that.
I would make sure you bind outside, though.
That's
that sounds fun. Let's see if I can get
Where's your rogue right now? Is he in the middle of doing something, Cypher?
Yes.
Okay,
he
so
is.
he's
I'm just waiting for a message, and whenever I get that message, I'm swapping over to him to kill a thing, and then I'll be right back. So I'll wait until we kill whatever it is we're killing at the time. But we've been camping it all the day.
Mm-hmm.
All the day.
sounds scary for me and AC.
Yeah, he's just gonna leave us in the middle of like wherever, and hope that we don't die by the time he gets back.
Yeah.
You got the heals. You got the abilities.
We'll just pull the entrance. This way, if he does leave in the middle of something, we're just gonna come back here and train everybody.
We only have an hour and a half for windows to close. So it's gonna be at sometime soon.
don't you tell us what it is and where to park or
Yeah.
characters and stuff? Dude?
Yeah, I'll do that. It's on Sesame Street.
That's what you get from Sesame Street.
Let's see. Anyone know how generous GMs are when it comes to reimbursement for accidentally destroying something?
It may take you a few months to get it back.
Sometimes not. I mean, sometimes they're pretty quick. But yeah, I do believe they do reimbursements for destroying things. Is what he's getting at, right?
Yeah. I misread the quest for my shaman and turned my black fur boots into the sentinel, and I lost them to the sentinel because that's not what you do. You say this, and it will give you the book. So I am now down a thing. It's kind of sad. I miss it.
But they're giving it back to you, right? You had to go onto the forums and put a petition.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
In a future day and time.
Yeah, we had Thum, if you guys remember, our fantastic warrior we used to be able to hang out with. He actually lost a pair of haste gloves, the chitin hand wraps. It took about a year for him to get them back, but that is not the common, but it does happen. So you can have anywhere between like 5 minutes and probably a year getting your item back, but just kind of prepare yourself mentally for it. You will eventually get it back.
Didn't he like twist someone's arm on stream or something like that to get him back?
Something happened with it where he did the form and it got jumped around to several different GMs, and then somebody marked it as like finished even though it wasn't, and so he had to go back there and create another one, which put it back on the back burner. So I think he had like circumstances that made it take a year because something kept going wrong with it, but normally that's again not going to be the case. Good to know. Made a UI change and destroyed a Sharlock pack with 4 pieces of Black Panther skin and a Swiftclaw sash.
Ooh. Yeah, just petition on the website and just do the say exactly what it was and how it happened, and they should get back to you pretty quick.
Also, when something like that happens, I believe you could do /log, right? Or logs.
I think you have to have your logs on first, and I just crashed.
How do you turn your logs on? Just /logs?
Yeah, /log, LOG.
Okay, so you might want to turn that on or get in the habit of turning that on when you get into the game. The other thing you could do is you could take a screenshot that says you destroyed an item and then mark down the date and the time in game. So,
or you could just do /time.
Yeah, and take a screenshot of that. But either way, I mean, you don't need those. They're not something you absolutely have to have. It just makes it easier on them when they go back to try to confirm what you're telling them. They can look at that very specific time and be like, okay, you were there. This is the time. Done. Move on to the next one. Where are you at right now, Nano?
Running to Sim.
Okay. 60 Necro, 57 Rogue, looking for crew. Well, got people moving in.
You're high, dude. I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to get them in our crew. Yeah, we're not going with 60s because I think the whole point is to not have all the experience sucked out of us from the 60. But, there's people moving in is what I'm saying. When we first got here, there was only 10 people. Now there's 18.
They're taking our camp.
Yeah, right. What camp would they be taking? Right now, NG is the only thing going on.
Exit. They took the exit, dude.
Oh, yeah, because people go after that all the time. My log was
That's
on.
our camp. We claimed it.
See if King's open, dude. We can do this.
Yeah, let's do King.
King is open, and there is a 60 Necro and a 60 Cleric and a 56 Shaman looking for a King group, so...
See if they want a Warrior, a Shaman, and a Cleric. It's like 45 to 50.
If you add all our levels together, you get like one level 60 character, so...
Yeah.
Right? You gotta think about it in those terms.
Oh no, because we're only 9 levels from level 60.
I mean, experience-wise, if you take all the levels pre-50 and add them together, that's probably like level 50 to 55 experience. And then like 59 is like every level below 59 times 10 to get through that level. That is the most ridiculous level I think they have in the game. Is 59. You're gonna be there for a while.
Oh, we got some tracking DKP going on.
Don't see anything in my log about me destroying an item, though. It may not be. I know for other situations they normally ask for the log. I don't know if that is something where it will show up or not.
Does it tell you if you destroy something
in game? It does. It says you destroyed
main
an
chat
object
or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't say what you destroy. It just says you destroyed something.
I don't ever pay attention, to be honest.
I believe it did anyway. So you destroy an object.
Dead mouse.
Huh? Killed your mouse?
What?
Killed
Who
your
killed
mouse?
their mouse?
I thought you just said dead mouse.
Oh, maybe it does.
There is there's dead mouse in the zone. The bard.
Oh.
Dead mouse.
Okay then. Right on.
Dormus. On the Dormus.
Okay then.
It was that pizza you ate, man. It was more than grease on that thing.
Yep. I got the sticky fingers. Invite me.
Oh, you're back. All right. You guys want this 60 bard? I know he'd love to join us. He wants in, man. We'll get the 60 bard and that 60 warrior. We'll go to town.
I'm not responsible for putting this group together. I'm just throwing that out there.
I would just say, I'd just let them know. I'd let them know the situation.
Let them like con us and stuff, and
we'll show up blue. I mean, anything lower than 40 will show up green, I think, to them. But
no, well, they're red to us.
Well, yeah, but we'll be blue to them, which is what everybody will be to them.
I might be green, dude.
No, I think you have to be level 40 or under to be green.
Okay. Zoning in here in just a second, dude.
And I don't believe bards have the same issue that... Oh, I don't want two of them, but... Not itty bitty. Now I'm going to be looking at their privates the whole time.
Alright. The itty bitty.
Yeah, I don't think bards have the same effect as clerics where you can't cast your songs on a low level. As long as they're in the group, it should land, I believe. Oh, yeah. Now guy goes up on a shelf. Check out my sexiness.
My name is Magix. I'll tell you. Prepare to die.
Are you here yet? What's going on, Donald?
Dude, I ported you guys all the way here and I had to walk over. Shut up. I'm here. I'm right beside you. Right here you go. Can you give me a clarity, please, Cypher?
Yeah, I'll give you a clarity.
All right.
I'm
Getting buffs there,
clarity
good?
myself right now.
I have shaman buffs, so any cleric buffs would be appreciated.
All right, man.
And let me know if you want to med up a little bit before we start to pull anything. Although a team just went through, so I'm pretty sure nothing is up. If you guys want, we could actually go down and see if we get to the exit while everything's clear.
You want to get to the exit?
I mean, that way if anything goes wrong, we can just zone out.
Where'd you go, dude? You're out of range.
Come back.
I am at 45M, so it's up to you. Then I did not bind outside. Oh, that was great. Good job.
All right, let's go to the exit then. That way we can get you bound out there if we need to.
I did not give you a quirk buff either. Keep moving.
All right, let's do this. Don't die.
That's not the plan, anyway. You got all those clickies and all that good armor, dude. You should make sure we don't die.
I don't know what you're talking about clickies and stuff. I mean,
I think I got him buffed though.
So it looks like entrance is empty. In fact, I think they might have pulled all of entrance. Or
Exit?
Exit, yeah.
is the exit clear?
It looks like it might be. Let me check real quick.
You want invis or anything?
All right, so the golems are up, but we can sit right here. I don't think anything spawns here. Met up and get ready for the fight.
Okay.
All right, can we? How are we gonna do these golems? We're gonna go straight into the room that they're in.
Let him met up all the way to full, but I would say you could try lawing or looting. Like either way, we'll have to. The cleric is gonna have to do something, or the shaman. If either,
I'm gonna slow.
If both of you take a target and cast your root at the same time, that might work.
I think we should be able to get them solo if we hold the wall and then we duck right into that little cubby that they're in.
Might be
fight them there.
I'm just telling you, I'm scared.
I am still wearing those sexy frog pants, by the way. Those of you out there who are asking, the shin greaves, just they fit me so perfectly.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. They're comfortable.
How did you squeeze into those, dude?
Well, actually, I killed enough frogs, and I just made them around my body.
You need to do something about that. I have some legs for sale. Just get 8K, and I'll sell them to you.
Or you could just lend them to me.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I can do that.
Because you still have my dragon hide sleeves somewhere. I don't need those back.
Anyways,
Oh,
I have. Yeah, I can actually give you those too.
I don't really need them back, but you can take the price out of what that sells for, and then eventually I'll pay you back for the greaves.
All right. Get the gems, and then I'll give you.
Oh,
give them to you.
You got the other ones.
What do you mean?
You got the turn-in pants is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's no way to borrow that.
No, but I'll take the price out of the arms, and then we'll deal with it later on. I'm not really worried about it.
It's a little, I don't know, it's going to be a while before I can pay you back on something like that. I figured I could just take the price out for the sleeves and use it as like a renter's fee and then give it back to you afterwards.
I know where you game.
Hey, Octo. How you doing, man? Yeah, it's EQ tonight. I told you guys we would be. We're also going to be doing a little bit tomorrow as well, so if you got some time, I'd love to be able to group with you again. We're trying, Seb, with just the three of us. It may not go too well. We will see. We do have a slower if his spells will land, and we do have a cleric if his pacifies will land, and then we do have a warrior if his fat will be able to absorb all that damage, but we do not know yet.
If his proc will proc.
You guys both have root. I would suggest using it until I get the aggro, if it's a problem.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. What root do you have, Nano?
Instill?
Oh, yeah. Let me root then. I got the better root.
I would still have it up, and if he is busy or low on mana, I would definitely give it a shot. Even a slow or, temporary root is better than nothing.
I have pacify as my pacify.
And if it looks like you're going to die, don't even bother saying anything. Just make your way to the exit, since we're going to be right here anyways.
Gate?
Gate might take a little bit longer. It's 10 seconds. Run into the exit. Ideally,
I got a 500 hit point heal now, so should be able to help a little bit if you're getting low. Just if we get below 50%, and we don't have very much mana, just bolt for the exit. I'll make sure to get a heal on whoever's the lowest before I zone. Flex.
75 him?
I'm kidding.
Scared?
Old school lurker says you should OOC 51 warrior looking for CE or king group.
Oh no, we should do the whole thing. We should do the whole shebang.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I'll do it.
Octo says I trioed KC last night, warrior, cleric, shaman. That is a really good group, but Cypher does not want to go to KC and ruin his faction, so we are not really left with a lot of options.
I haven't got any tells yet.
Yeah, I don't have Talisman of Shadu yet, and that's kind of the only reason.
Might be able to join you guys on a 51 Bard if I can get keyed. Guild might be helping me get a key. If they don't, let us know. We could switch over real quick, and maybe, if you guys are up for that tonight, go get them a key real quick. I know Noddle's not the best tracker in the game. We kind of need
No, I'm not.
we need a ranger. Druid is good, and I don't think we have a high level druid though.
49 druid.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
Terra's really good at being able to get those mobs. How's your mana?
There might be someone in that zone. 85 now.
Okay, let me know when you're at 100.
Did you do our LFG?
He did.
There.
Nobody
I didn't
laughed.
see it.
Nobody laughed, man.
I don't see it.
Because it's not that outrageous. I tell you, man, once you get complete heal on a cleric, you can come here at 39. Just have to be familiar with the zone. You have to stand up on every single pool, and you have to make sure before you sit down the tank has a great deal of aggro, and that you stay outside of any area effect spells.
Wait, I need a charisma buff, by the way, dude. If I need to do that.
Octo says, I can get you a key. If you're on, Octo, come out and join us, man. If you got a little bit of time. Get your warrior some experience.
So are we good to go? How's mana?
He just said
How's
85.
the mana? Yeah. I'm going with trying one. I'll go slide in and
because we don't know how this
it.
first pool is going to go. I would say let him get all the way up to 100, just so that we got that extra little buffer zone in case we do get multiples.
I'm at 90 now.
Want me to shrink you?
I don't care. And give me charisma in case I need to do the thing. Please.
The thing?
Please.
I mean, pacify is up to you. It doesn't really work for me that often.
Should give you 40 charisma. There you go.
Yeah, I'm like at 112. And with this thing, I'm at... What?
What?
Oh, my new... Never mind. That's actually more.
What?
I have a subway scale code. 112.
Did you get that while you were down here?
I can't remember.
It's kind of a cool look.
Yeah, it's got 6 charisma on it, so I'm at 112. That's not a lot.
Looks better on a dark elf than a high elf, that's for sure.
So my buff didn't give you more?
Did I get a buff from you? Yes, I did get a buff from you. Yeah, I'm at 112 with your buff.
Wow, that is horrible.
It's better than my 95.
Can we body pull that one though?
Might be able to. I could
The other
try.
one's far away. Just don't go
Well,
towards it. Like go towards the corner.
That's why I was thinking we go this way. And then we go right into that cubby.
I don't know about into that cubby. I'd pull it back here if you get aggro. I wouldn't stay over there because if he starts to run, nobody has a snare. Okay, bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, I see him. Reading it.
I don't know if you have to. Oh, because you're gonna slide.
Slowing it.
All right.
Slowed. And dotting it. Just as the door closes. Could you open the door? Oh my god.
Open the door. Get on the floor.
Got it. Okay, good. He is now being dotted for 150 damage over you take.
So I just sit here and like, oh god.
Yeah, you guys gotta wait until my proc. Which I'm not doing yet.
It's alright. I mean, he won't hurt me very much.
Did he give you dex?
Prop? I assume he did.
Yeah.
Guys can't sit down yet. I got a proc first.
I'll sit down if I want to sit down. He ain't gonna hit me. I got my slow on him.
That's why he's going after you.
Just smack him, dude, with your hammer.
I'm hitting him.
Put my clicky.
You know,
I mean, I'm full mana, so I can give you a heal.
There we go. Finally procced. There's sometimes I'll proc like immediately 4 or 5 times in a row, and there's other fights where I don't even proc once. Usually it's not that big of a deal, but you guys can sit down now. I just wouldn't sit right next to it.
Sit down. Good.
I'm defiant. I'm gonna sit right next to it.
Just get ready to root him in case he runs.
Don't you have a necklace?
No.
You don't have a interrupt necklace?
No.
Why?
Because, dude, that's a lot of work. I'm lazy as hell. You know this.
I don't know if we can get kids Bard out here. That will be a huge boon to us succeeding at this. 51, so it's right in range.
I mean, we're killing it, but just no DPS really.
Yeah, so I think as long as we have one mob and you guys are good on mana, just have to go a little slow to get some DPS down.
So what's the plan when the guy
is
yells?
really doing nothing here.
When they complete heal? I don't think we're fighting anything that does that. The only thing you really have to worry about will be like the wizards, who will nuke my face down and go through your mana like crazy.
What's the plan when someone yells train to exit? Just wondering.
We zone.
We zone.
Yeah, we leave. We're not holding that train.
Oh, it's my DPS that's mad. Look at this. It's dying fast now, dude.
Oh, yeah. As long as that's shot your OT hammer.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it for 263 every 10 seconds or so. 5 to 10 seconds.
Oh, there
he's
it goes.
running. He's running.
Oh my God.
Hopefully those
He is
mobs are dead.
fast. He is
I got it.
fast.
I got it. But you might want to reroute that, dude.
Yep.
I mean, I am hitting it for anywhere between 4 points of damage and 20 points of damage, so.
Oh, wow.
It's off. Roots off. Roots off.
My
There
root's
he goes.
on.
He's moving.
Recasting it. He hates me. He hates everything I'm about. We killed a mob and Seb at level 45 to 51. We did it.
Told
We
you it
did
was
it, guys.
possible, man. These are like the easiest mobs in the zone, but we did it.
The fight isn't over though. I mean, we could die at the 0%. It could enrage.
I think I think the only thing that could happen is I open up this door and find out all 3 mobs have respawned.
That probably is a thing, so be careful, please. I just called exit as camp, just so you know. It's horrible.
Used to see it back on live. Used to be a thing. All right, so we need to keep this area clear. So as soon as they spawn, we need to be able to pull it.
Alright, we also need to clear our mobs in the...
Yeah, we
Those
got
are-
time.
Those are casters, dude. Those are casters.
I know, but we got to keep it clear because there are only going to be, what, 4 golems up in there? And that's not enough for a camp. We got to kill
4
these.
golems plus two frogs in the exit room.
So if you guys can keep that door open and just let me know when one spawns.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready for another one? Or you guys need to med up a little bit?
I'm
I'm
95.
good.
95, yo.
You know you are double shrunk, so you can look through walls.
Mm-hmm. I can use it
Yeah.
to change my camera angle too, so.
I mean, as far as
Where are you going, dude?
we don't need to open the door to see what's there.
Yeah, but if you stick your head through there and it's there, you're gonna get it.
Oh, hello.
Did you shrink
Hey,
it
guy.
or soil that shit?
Not yet.
I did land
Kill
already
them.
on him, so he should be good.
There he goes. And I'll even macro it for you. Boom!
It should be good in here if you want to keep an eye on that other room. At least until we have a respawn timer on it. We kind of know when it's going to pop.
You gotta be fast on this route if he starts to run towards the exit.
Well, if he's over by that other door, he could snag it before he even gets over there.
No, I'm talking about the mob you're killing. We're really close to that other golem. If he starts to run.
I think he'll run your way. Or just roll a gnome. I know something about playing a big ogre. Sexy.
I think we could do disco.
You know, if we had a good puller, absolutely. If we had the DPS, we just need to be able to burn them down. Like, I'm taking it fine here. The casters are going to be another story. They're going to hit me full force with everything they got.
What's your hit points?
Right now, my hit points are 34, 13. So I got enough to take 2 ice comets, maybe 3. But my resist, I don't think are high enough yet. I only have 95 magic resist.
Dude, that's a lot of hit points for a level 51.
Yeah, I don't even have all my gear yet. But a lot of that comes from the cleric. Yeah, the cleric hit point buffs are nice. especially when you can get Ajo.
I got 2,000 hit points, but I have 2,000 mana as well with my self buffs.
Maybe you know, Cypher, with the Ice Comet, what do you have to have for your magic resist? Because I know on raids they want, what, 125 or 150 above?
Okay.
I honestly don't know for Ice Comet. Ice Comet is RNG as far as all spells versus your actual resistances. I've been with people who have 255 and their resistances, and they still get hit by spells.
Need buy 61 barf. I think he meant bard. Absolutely, if you want to come out, you're more than welcome to join us. Not very many places camped, at least when we first got here. Let's see.
Disco's camped now.
CNG exit, and where does it say disco?
No, mobs are dead at Disco.
I think that's NG pulling them.
Let me see. I can't see the corner here. I hear frogs.
Oh, I got one.
Oh,
I got a wizard. I got a wizard.
Oh god.
It's blasting my face.
God. Oh god.
It's incoming.
Oh god.
We all dead.
606
We're dead.
points of damage. Not too bad.
And hey, buddy.
You gotta let me hit it, dude.
Just slowed it, dude.
I did it on purpose.
There we go. Now, if you guys sit around the corner, you won't get any of the area effects that might go off. But 606 damage. I think that was his Ice Comet right there, and that wasn't too bad. Resisted about half of it. He does have a damage shield on, so it's going to eat through me a little bit.
It's only a 5 damage shield.
I mean, but I'm only doing like 20 points of damage, so he's doing like 1/4.
I have a thing here. Maybe.
Do you? I thought you didn't get that till 54?
Oh, I have no if I'm.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.